Welcome to Brawlmachinin. I'm Locke, he's Caster, and today we're hosted by Ben and Tony.
Hello. We never discuss what happens after that.
Hi.
Okay, so I suppose I will be doing the intro today. This time we're going switching.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Well, welcome everybody. We are doing this weird intro. But here we have with us today Caster and Locke with us, and we are grateful to have you both. Thank you very much. Um,
Thanks for having us.
Hi.
so,
This is the part where Locke
uh,
introduces their podcast and on the stuff they do.
yeah, exactly. So, please tell us about you both. How did you got into this? What have you been doing lately with War Machine?
Well, we've been doing the podcast now going on a year of WarNouns, where we talk about privateer press product, models, CIDs, that sort of thing, news and such. And we also have another segment called Lore Nouns, in which we go over the lore and story of the game from all the way back at the pantheon and creation of the world of Imran, the Iron Kingdoms, and we're working our way up through the timeline through to current times with that. I've been playing the game since '05, '06, sorry, '06, 2006. And what about you, Locke?
2014,
2014?
I think.
Yeah, it would have
Yeah.
been 2014.
Yeah, 2014. We are a married couple who actually met through War Machine. Um, I came
Oh,
to game night one night and met you, and then stuff proceeded to occur.
Yes.
And we have three children together, and this is our hobby that sort of like it's been continuous throughout, off and on, but mostly together throughout most of our relationship.
Yeah, it's a big part of our life. The whole War Machine, Hordes, Iron Kingdoms kind of all together.
Yeah.
oh,
So,
amazing. Um, I mean, like, who doesn't want to have that? And that companionship on hobbies and in life merged together. That's amazing. Okay, so I suppose that it's time for us to start introducing the list that we're going to play today. So what I will show on the screen, if you want to see it through Discord, is what I'm showing the list through the War Room app on my phone. But you can do it on your own. You can look at your own War Room, and I'll just show the cards that you're talking about. So let's go over. First, well, let's go quickly over the list that Load is going to use. It's very simple. Because we have been using this for a few occasions, so it will be a short explanation.
okay.
He's playing Zerkova1. She's bringing a army in the Flame of the Darkness theme. So the main advantage is that models will have vengeance. Sorry, units will have vengeance. And there are a couple of key components here. Well, besides Zerkova herself, which is a very controller uh, well, controlly. That's a weird word to say. She's a controller, so the feed is kind of hits hard, not letting you shoot and not let you charge and give orders and other minor things, but mainly that. And the support spells that she has are amazing, and mainly one to create a cloud wall. And the battle group is very simple in a sense that there's it's just basic jacks and nothing fancy here. It's just options for to cover the table and be punching hard where it's needed, mainly by the free builder. So for the other key components, we have Elected Undying to help create trolls when things start dying. And we have a Tamarind Advocate to help do a little bit of range support and also be annoying, capping flags. And the main units are the Legion of Lost Souls or the Relimation Resolutes with that will try to take advantage of different zones on the table as well. That will be it. So um, let's jump now into your list. I can show you that now.
Okay, so Caster is going to be bringing Madrak3. Basically, his feat gives you, super tough and allows you to do all sorts of like movie thingies. And he also has some stuff that buffs his troops and everything like that. Oh, he's bringing Madrak3 in. Oh no, I lost my list. Let's use this one. In the Band of Brotherhood.
Yep.
And he, underneath him for his beasts, he has an Earthborn Dire Troll, which is, basically just a beat stick.
Beat stick that gets buffs if I'm close to rough terrain. I'm sorry.
I'm the one who's supposed to be talking.
Yes, you are. You talk.
You can't stop talking.
I will move.
Okay. And then we have the Night Troll, which I know Cass just brought it because he likes the feet. I think Animus. Sorry, Animus. I meant to say Animus. And it's got the Hypnotic Gaze, which is, good for stuffs. And then he's got the Pyre Troll, which I don't know its purpose in the list, but I'm sure we'll find out when it gets used.
Hit hard.
Next up is the Skinner, which is an ambushing model. And also, I'm pretty sure you just brought this to show our friend Z that it's useful. It's there to take out key models and just, be in there all sneaky doing stuff. Then the Husk, next, the Gatorman Husk is, I'm pretty sure it's here to soak up some damage, followed by the Fellcaller hero because, you have to have one of those. Next is the Warders because, they're good unit, good, solid, gonna go hit something with something unit. And then the Sons of Brags, because we also need some SOBs in here.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm busy.
That was useless, wasn't it?
This is indeed something exciting to see, like finally trolls on the other side and not on Lot's side. Let's see how they perform. And
You don't play against a lot of trolls?
I am a circle player, but Lot is a troll Cygnar player, so it will be interesting to see what the change of perspective and see how he makes use of his knowledge to try to make the game go on his side. So we'll see. We'll jump now into the table and then explain a little bit what do we see on the terrain. It's too orange, sorry, but I hope that you don't have issues. At least on the stream it looks fine. This terrain is just a little bit crazy. But what we have on the table is I forgot the name of this scenario, but as you can see, it's a circle and a rectangle on the same position. So that's going to be a key part of the table, and whoever controls that is going to probably have the advantage on the game. We have two flags. Terrain-wise, we have two burning obstructions. We have one a cloud that sets on. Sorry, it's covered that sets on fire on the left side here, and then another one in the middle here. We have a normal cloud. We have a. Normally use this as rubbles, but correct me if I'm wrong. So we have two rubble on the bottom. We have a wall, and that's it. The other colorful stuff on the table is not actual terrain covered by rules. So
that's not an actual forest.
Excuse me.
That thing in the zone there, that's not an actual forest.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yes, this is. I was not mentioning the words, but of course, that's it. That's it. The only things that kind of like small craters are the ones that I was looking at and referring like these are nothing. But
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, there you
And
go.
for clarification, this over here, these are burning clouds, you said?
So Lot has been playing them as just difficult terrain that
Okay.
that burns you, but
As
they
burning
are not
area.
clouds.
Okay, okay.
So it's
And
not
then
burning
these
earth.
are
It's
what?
just a weird state, a weird terrain here.
Okay.
These two are rubbles.
Rebels. Okay, rebels.
Cool.
And with that, I will pass the baton to to Lot.
Exit
So
stage left.
so, yeah, you get now the microphone because
Spotlight?
you're now going to start playing.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Ben, for the introduction. Thank you very much, Luck, also for that. That was fun. Changing things up a little bit. I mean, eventually you were going to be playing, so Caster is going to be doing the introduction, so you are going to do that in a future season, if you want.
Sure.
Okay, so yes, welcome everyone. I hope you like the... After the initial confusion, I hope you like that a small change we did for this episode. I did, so I hope that everyone did too. So, shall we roll to see who was first, Caster?
Yes, yes.
And you win the roll, as usual, our guest does.
I am going to choose to go. I'm actually going to choose side, and I'm going to take
Okay.
bottom.
And to take what, despite having a bite roll that ignores all the fire, and then everyone that also does too, you're going to the bottom. Okay, and that's, I guess, which means I'm going to go first on the top. Okay, so let's deploy. What base color are you going to use?
I'm going to be using. I'll use teal today.
Then I'm going to use orange. Because teal orange is like a classic of contrast used and overused in the movie poster. So since I'm going to be deploying first, I'm going to start doing that now. Like we always see outside of clock, and I'll try to talk away. So I'm going to put Zerkova here, so she can later be here beside the house and outside of the kill box, because the house in the middle is going to be a problem. And one thing to note is that I can't stationary your red one because it's immune to cold. So my spell Frosthammer is not going to stationary you, which is kind of a bummer because I actually need to. The only thing I can use to kill the airborne is the freebooter. So if you are defense 14, I need you to be stationary to hit, but I can stationary you. So at least there is no water. That's a good thing. So you're going to be defense 12, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I
So-
put Defender's Ward on him for some reason.
Yeah, but if you do that, I'm going to ignore him because I cannot hurt him. So also Zerkova here can go to the flag later in the game if need be, but for the time being, the Tamara Advocate is going to be into the flag. Then what I want do yeah, I'm going to deploy the jacks to my left. Except the Lancer is going to be to the right, so I can cover as much of the table as I can with my spells. I'm going to have the mechanics also here, so they can be annoying into your flag. Because I only need, and Alexia is going to go there too, so I can transform those into trolls. ¿Quieres que te cambie de uso? Bueno, ahí te voy a cambiar de uso. ¿Quieres decir hola? No, bueno.
All right.
Sorry, my daughter is asking me to change her sweater, no, hoodie. I think that's English. And
Alexa ended up under the Lancer. There you go.
Yeah, there's Alexia. I'm going to move them a little bit over here because here in the middle, Alexia and the mechanics are going to be the Legion of Lost Souls. Legions. Legionnaires. And then I'm going to have the resolutes here because they ignore cloud, so if you want to put something behind the cloud to then contest my flag, I can shoot you anyway, or charge you anyway with my...
Yeah.
With my
Your
resolutes. This cloud here...
Oh, that cloud there, okay.
Yes, the resolutes ignore clouds because they have the chemical mask. So I can ignore my own cloud wall and that cloud clearly if I want to shoot to your side, so you can't simply station something here to then contest my flag because I can shoot it with impunity. Okay, yeah, that's going to be my deployment.
Okay. So then I'm going to opt first off my husk I'm going to put it off to the side as it will be ambushing.
Okay.
I haven't decided about the Skinner as of yet. Next, my caster, I'm going to place him, let's see here, I'm going to place him down over here. So I have the option to head up towards the wall if I want, or into the rubble to keep him safe from guns and spells while also being relevant for his control area and his aura. Next, sorry, I got a cat jumped on my chair there. I have an Earthborn Dire Troll that I'm going to place here. So it can gain the benefit of the wall, but also anything really in the central zone. It can come up and be able to gain those bonuses. I'm next going to put my Night Troll off to the side over here. It has stealth, and I feel that its abilities and whatnot will be very useful to slow down the advance of the Legion of Lost Souls and perhaps help prevent scenario pressure from the mechanics. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to move my Earthborn over a bit because I need room to place down my infantry. So I have the warders here. I'm going to array them out. And then I'm going to take my Felcall hero. Oh, I just realized I made a mistake there. Great casting here. Alright, so we're going to put the warders on the other side. Night Troll is going to go for a little further.
I just wanted to remind you that the Sons of Rock can't receive the file call from the field color hero. They can
Yeah,
only
I'm aware.
use
Yeah,
their
no,
own
other
spell
warders or other,
Yeah.
like my caster. Yeah, I'm aware.
Yes. Or himself, or the
Yes.
Skinner.
Yeah. But thank you for the reminder, just in case.
Yeah.
Pirate Troll, I'm going to place over here, so it can be okay to step into
Yeah.
that if it needs to later.
And support the airborne, so the airborne actually hits hard.
Yep. And the reason, basically, I chose the bottom, even though the fire might become really relevant for the Pirate Troll to just kind of chill out in, was I did not want to deal with that building in the center there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Although you have like very compact list, maybe you can have just like choose a flank and deploy there if you want second, like do like a flank deny and move.
I did consider that, yes, but I opted to choose this side. I also did not want Zerkova getting the benefit of all this rubble and walls and everything.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm bringing the here a little closer. The Sons of Bragg spread out a little bit. Now I'm going to drop them in here. And I'm actually going to swap Rude and Tor. Tor has the spray and Rude doesn't. And now for the Skinner. Skidder, what are you doing here?
Yep.
I am going to opt to... I'm going to have him ambush as well. I'm going to put him off Husk. So those will be both ambushing models for this game.
Alright.
Deployment.
Yep. And since we can shake hands because we are on the other side of the continent, the thing we do is we shake each other's caster as a instead of a handshake.
Oh, that might have been a bit rough.
That works. So, yep. Best of luck to you. I hope you have fun.
You as well.
I'm going to start my turn. Okay, I'm going to start my turn. Well, actually, before starting my turn, I'm going to tell you what my turn is going to be.
Okay.
So you go first. Well, pretty much I'm going to run everything as far up as I can. I don't need to cast any spell this turn because everything that shoots from your side is Fire Troll and Madrak, and they both shoot 8, right? Same with the Sons of Bragg. They have only spray 8. And sprays 10, yeah. But so just in case, I'm going to make a cloud wall.
Okay.
So you can do the charge into nothing trick to gain, so you can cast spells and then charge. So that should be a little bit slower with your caster. Yes, everything else is going to run. The Legion is going to run here towards the center of the table. The mechanics are going to run using the building as cover. Well, not cover to break line aside from you. And everything here on my side is also going to run forward. But probably Zerkova is going to activate first so she can make the clouds. Actually, I'm going to start with the aura. So later, orange. Yeah, that's it. Very simple turn, nothing fancy. And maybe the charger is also going to run towards here, so then it can start shooting all here on the left side of the table. So let's begin. I'm going to start with Zerkova. She's going to her 6 inches. There, very safe. And she's going. Usually she will only be able to cast 3 clouds, but I'm going to use 4 because I'm going to use the other kind artifacts. That raises the cost of my spell by 1. That gives me 4 what? This is all freezing mist. Took a bit, and that's completely my. So I'm going to continue in a way this cloud here.
I apologize. I realize we don't have the widgets up off to the side for us to easily use, so I'm grabbing those really quick.
Well, in fact, it's easier if you just bring them on the model that you need to put them, but as you wish.
I like having them off to the side so I can grab them and drag them on and off.
Yeah,
There.
whatever works for you.
This from my flank.
Okay.
Then, sorry, I forgot to do the power up. I'm going to do it now, but change much because I'm just going to run with Jax. Then I'm going to run with the Legion of Lost Souls. They are speed 6, so they run 12. Trying to grab the center of the table. I'm going to do like it 2 lines. So if you manage to kill 1, I'm going to have the vengeance move turn. Then the Phoenix are also speed 6, sorry, so they're 12. Here behind the house. This guy. My parents piece muchis. Ata. These are command 6, so I'm going to take all the way back here. So command. That guy is safe. And then Alexia is just kind of here. Guess you build some govers how and get the troll. Then the Lancer is just going to focus to run here. The Freebooter is going to run here. Just, I know you can't ambush turn 1, so don't have to worry about that. The Advocate's just going to run to the flag already. The Charger is going to run here. Have speed 6 or speed 5? Speed 6. So, yeah, so they can run a bit more. And then this guy are definitely with 5. Yeah. Here. And then have options for next turn for shooting or charge. Probably shooting. I doubt they're going to charge it. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
All right, so looking at this battle line arrayed in front of me here, very well spread out and covered. from what few guns I do have. I am going to go ahead and activate. Oh, right. So my idea is I'm going to run up my EBT somewhere right in here, so I get cover against some of the guns, and I'm in a good threatening position for the rest of the zone. Trample if need be, otherwise charges or what have you. And also under stone aura and whatnot. Speaking of aura, on my caster, Madrak3, notice the aura is not a full 12 inches. This is actually the 8 inches of the initial aura bubble as for his stone aura effect, and then I will be adjusting the size of that aura throughout the game based on how much
Fury he has
on
on him, yeah.
Yeah, for any of the turns I have it up. And so that will be there. And if for whatever reason I forget to put it up, then I will remove the aura or put it to the control area, one of the two. All right. So
if I recall correctly, putting the aura up is anytime action, so there is no reason you can't do it.
he does need to spend a fury to make it happen.
Yeah.
So
in case you need to use all your fury, you're not going to use the.
Yeah, basically. That otherwise, I will intend to have it up at all times unless there's a very specific oh crap situation that occurs. But I will try and denote when that occurs. So yeah, my night troll. My goal is to bring it up. Cat, please don't walk on the keyboard. I'm going to come up over here. And get in position to either come up and annoy your Legion of Lost Souls or to deal with any of the mechanics that come up. Hero's going to come up next to the flag, obviously, as that's my only scoring solo, aside from my caster in the entire list. So that will be something to keep in mind there. And then the warders, I'm going to kind of bring them up around for shield guard use. As well as I'm going to put Defender's Ward on them. And then Sons of Brag, they're also going to be coming up as such. I haven't really where to put them.
You do have 2 other solos that if anything goes wrong, you can ambush them and run to your flag.
That's true. I do have the 2 solos over there I could use to either annoy you at your flag or to try and help on my flag. Or to try and take out key solos and whatnot here and there, although terrain is pretty restrictive on that, so I don't know how much they'll be useful in that, but I don't know. We'll see how the turns evolve. So I will go ahead and begin my clock. And, whoops. How did I... I just clicked the wrong button. There we go. Now my clock is going. All right, so Earthborn. First off, it's going to generate a Fury and run. And we are going to run it up. Let's see here. Where did 10 inches end up? So 10 inches is, I need to scroll in further. Right there. That's not good. So we're going to run it up a little under the 10 inches to about here. All right. And why is there an aura on it?
Picking up stuff from the wall, sweetie.
What?
An Earthborn?
Yeah, it is an Earthborn. Oh, the 2... Okay, got it. Alright, so it's going there. Okay. Yep, nope, I'm gonna put it there. Alright, so next off, we're going to activate my caster. He's going to cast Defender's Ward for 3, and those are going on to the warders.
I just realized I was muted. I added the... Sorry, I'm going to pause. Show on your clock. I added the 2-inch aura size to remind you that you need to be within 2 inches of crafted range to get the +2 speed.
Yes.
So in that, you are not within 2 of the forest, so you won't get that next turn. Just in case. If you wanted that.
I was considering that, but by getting that, I'm not as protected by the wall there from guns, so
That's a fair trade.
So I'm opting not to get the force bonus. So, all right. Let's see here. So, continuing Madrak3 activations. He's going to advance up. I'm going to go ahead and do the aura, which currently is at a 10-inch bubble with a camp of 2. And that will be... realizing I'm not doing what I said I was going to do.
You don't have to do it.
Oh, that's true. We'll bring him up like that. Wait, nope, can't. He only has a 6-inch move, Caster. Come on. There we go.
It should be enough to cover most of your list anyway. With the
I'm not as concerned about being shot at this particular turn, but there we are. So he will go right there.
especially having armor 23 shield guards.
Yes, yeah, especially that. So my aura currently is 10 inches.
Yep.
Because I have a
Can
camp.
see-
So he is done there. My hero is going to go ahead and grant, Fell Color hero is going to grant Pathfinder to the warders. And then he is going to advance up his 5 inches. That seems bad. Double checking here because I'm suddenly blanking out.
And run after Felcolin because Felcol is an anytime action. That's what you're looking for.
Okay, yes, it is, and I was double checking that. So we will have him run, and we're going to pull him up over here.
Of course, you can't run and then Felcol, but you can Felcol and then run.
That was the intent of operation. So I do the Pathfinder onto the warders, and then I run. Right, or am I misunderstanding something? I'm suddenly confused. Hello?
Yes, what?
Okay, so he put the fell call out, and then he ran up there.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Activating the warders, and they are going to go ahead and run as well. Since they have Pathfinder benefit, we're going to kind of take advantage of this rebel here. Place them up here. He's not as worried about the rebel. And then we're going to this one here. So he can go whichever direction necessary. They don't have the biggest command of 7 inches, but it's enough to get the job done. All right, the Night Troll is still within control area by 0.1 inch. And it's going to generate a Fury and run. And we're going to place it over here. Right. Realizing I blocked it off a bit from where I wanted it. Oh well, that's fine. So we'll go here. Change its facing a little bit. And it is going to just kind of chill right there. Still within... Oh, nope. No, it's not. My apologies. I'm bring it in. I need to make sure it stays in control area.
Yeah.
The Fury on it. All right. So next we're going to come over to the Pirate Troll.
Yep.
Also going to run. And I'm suddenly... Yeah, it does not have Pathfinder. Okay, so that's fine. So Pirate Troll...
Remember to ride him for 1 because otherwise you are going to be 1 Fury short.
Yes, he is also going to be riling for 1. And how aggressively do I need to place him? Honestly, that's about as aggressive as I need him to be. Whoop. Oh. I don't know what I did there. You know what? I'm going to save him. Now that I think about it, I'm going to do the Sons of Bragg first. My apologies.
No problem.
Sons of Brag are going to activate. They're going to do the Fell Call of Defiance. So they are tough even when knocked down. And then they are going to run. So he's going to go here. He's going to go here. And then Rude. I don't know what to do with you. You know, we'll form a secondary line with Rude. We'll pull him back a little bit. And maybe something like there. Alright. So if things go wrong, I'll still have him and he doesn't die immediately as well. Now I bring myself to the Pirate Troll, and the Pirate Troll is going to run and rile. So I get the 2 Fury on him that I need. And he's going to place up a little aggressively into here. Making sure he's within shield guard range of the Earthborn Dire, and still able to threaten the flag off onto the left if there's an opening, or anything of that nature. So that will be my turn.
Okay, let's pause the clock. So yeah, I forgot you have a Field Marshal Shield Wall, Shield Guard, sorry. So
Yes, all of my war beasts have shield guard, and I'll be able to bounce those around.
I was thinking of getting some pot shots into the Fall Color Hero with my Legion of Lost Souls, but now I realize I need at least 4 shots to kill him. And I'm not sure I want that many Legionnaires because I shoot 14. So now I only have 2 shots. I can take 2 pot shots and maybe do some damage. I mean, force you to use the shield guard. And have the most of the unit to run here. Because what's my threat range charging? That's 6, 9, 11, right? Yeah. So I can't charge anything. So yes, my Legion of Lost Souls are going to take 2 pot shots and the Fall Color here with number 3 and number 4. And the rest of the unit is just going to sham around here, but not the rest, probably this number 5 and number 2 only. So that's going to trigger a Vengeance, and then I'm going to try to use the Vengeance move and everything to revive my guys. Because apparently killing trolls gives me more Legion of Lost Souls. Actually, I can also kill, if I kill your beast, I also get a Legionnaire, because it just says living models.
True.
Alexia is just going to move a little bit forward. So she's supporting the Gobbers, because the Gobbers are going to probably run one of them to contest the flag and keep the other 2 behind the wall. So I can rinse and repeat that move as many times I need. Actually, 2 more times, or 3 if I use the chief eventually. So yeah, they're going to be now in there. And then the charger, I think, since you have like a lot of shield walls, I think it's just shield guards. I think I'm going to try to shoot. I'm torn between Warden number 1 or the Son of Brag. But like you said, you have, or even then just shoot the airborne. No matter what I shoot, you're probably going to shield guard to something I don't want. So yeah, let's try to kill the Warden number 1.
Okay.
Because I can hit him easily and maybe I get a spike on the damage. I don't need to move too forward, like here I'm good. I have a 20-inch gun. Actually there, so contesting this zone. And then I think I'm going to move my resolutes towards here, so I look like a pincer move while you're worried by the legion they're going to flank. And the freebooter is going to stay in the second line. If you decide to send in your airborne, try to kill it. And yeah, I guess that's going to be my turn. Start. I'm going to get on my focus back. The freezing mists are going to go, so I'm going to unpin them, but instead of deleting them, I'm going to move them to the side. Guess I need them again,
Okay.
which I probably will. Let me check the range of my spell with the advocate. And again, she's command knight now. Hexfold is range 6. No. Now she's not going to do anything because at most can get here. Now she's going to just move here. Yeah, the advocate is going to move here, clear the way, and not get into the rubble. And still be base to reflect, try to capture this turn. And then, like I said, I'm going to power up the jacks. Actually, Zerkova is going to give one focus to the charger. And the Lancer is going to power up 2. So let's start with the charger. Going to here. Down. And I'm going to shoot water number 1. Going to use powerful shot. So that's going to hit. Do you want to shield guard to anything else?
I will opt to shield guard that shot to the warder leader.
Okay. And that's going to be about 12 against armor.
Armor 25.
So I'm dice minus 13. That's going to be no damage. And the second shot at the same guy. Sorry, that's 3 dice. That's going to hit. And again, dice minus a bunch. That's going to be no damage. Okay. It was the same because if I shot your Sons of Rag, you have cover, so I had a hard time hitting. And you can shield it to your beast, so it's pretty much the same result. So now I can run, no, not run, move with my Legion of Lost Souls. Going here. And forest. 3. Move here. And this guy is going to here. And let me check if I can get a small base there. Yeah, okay. 2 other guys here. Okay, and then number 4 is going to shoot the fell collar. So I am rat 5, need 7 to hit. It's going to hit. Are you going to shield guard it?
You opt to shield guard that to warder number 2.
Okay, not going to do, I can damage, so whatever. And then number 3 against into the 4 color, that's going to hit.
And I'm going to opt to shield guard that to my Night Troll.
Okay, that's armor 16, right?
It's armor 15.
Okay, so dice minus 3. That's going to be 7 damage to the 3.
Okay.
And then these guys are going to run. Hello.
Hi.
Just here.
How's it going? Pleasure to meet you. Oh, wait, you're a gobber.
Yeah.
We don't like gobbers.
No, we don't.
Why?
Why?
They're annoying. They always try to get into things or fix
Sorry,
things.
actually, I'm going to move him here.
Right there?
Yeah, otherwise I'm outside of command and I'm not contesting.
Oh, well, I suppose that's relevant.
Because that's it. But they're doing races and you're playing troll, so you should be like best friends with yours.
Just because we both worship Dunia does not mean we're friends. Yes.
And you notice there are no gobbers in the troll army.
But they could be if you play Inventions of Dunia.
And that's why religion is flawed.
Kadoran propaganda, I sensed here.
No, I don't care about Kador at all. I'm just saying that any kind of like fanatism, it's all this part of the same thing.
Okay. You say so, I suppose.
So guys are going to move here. And they're going number 2 and number 1 are going to shoot Rothar. So your defense.
What? I apologize. Who are you shooting?
Rothar.
Rothar. Okay. You're going to shoot Rothar. So his defense is 12.
Okay, so number 2, you don't have cover from him. So I need 6s to hit. That's going to hit. And am I POW 13?
Bup.
Yes, you can shield guard to the Earthborn or the Patrol.
Yes. I'm going to opt to, let's see, it's a PAL 13 you said?
Yes, and it's blessed. But that doesn't take care of the
Take into effect.
of the grill.
Yeah,
No,
the ward take it. So I will opt to have the Pyre Troll take that.
Okay, he's 18, so it's dice minus 5. That's 2 damage to the 6.
Roger
And
that.
then number 1, you have cover from number 1 because there is at least a line that passes over the wall.
Yep.
So that's going to miss. Then the freebooter is going to move here. Actually, it's going to run. I guess you send in your airborne, I can counter that. And then the land. Sorry, Alexia. Can she do anything relevant or just range 10, command 9? And I'm just going to be there just in case something weird happens. I'm going to cast null magic. So if you are within 9 of me, you can cast spells.
Okay.
And then Zerkova is actually just going to move a little bit here. Put three clouds and camp 1.
Okay.
So be over here. You can. The only thing you can do to come for my flag is run into it instead of charging the what are the resolution there, and that should cover some of. And yeah, that's going to be my turn.
Okay,
Just
well,
let me check one thing
okay.
regarding the freezing mist. Okay, the airborne is not going to suffer the -2 to hit if it's on the cloud because he's immune.
Correct.
And they are all base to base, so just that's the intention. If you see they are a little bit apart, but the
Okay.
idea is that they are all base to base. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so
at the end of this turn,
scoring will occur.
I should score 1, and if that goer survives, you shouldn't score anything.
Yes. So, all right. Good to know. Good to know. So, on my turn, after obviously leeching and upkeeping and that sort of thing, I will need to do some measuring for ambushing models. However, I might maybe be able to ambush a model either charging or running onto Alexia to tie her down. And I might be able to use the other one to either get into the cloud, like if it's a Skinner, he has Prowl. So I wouldn't get the +2 defense versus guns from your resolutes, being able to ignore that, but I would still get stealth. Although I think number 2 there is probably just too close. Additionally, I could just run the Skinner in to tie up the flag to keep you from scoring. So that is a consideration. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's close enough to be able to do that. My Fellcaller hero will intend to move up here to try and use his spray to deal with the damnable Gobber, yes, and the 2 Legion of Lost Souls there. Possibly be able to kill all 3, although maybe just 1 or 2. So I'll have to.
Yeah, you can do that. Absolutely.
I don't think I can hit number 1 back there on Legion. Not with still being. Yeah, probably not with still being base to base of the flag. So that'll be a consideration.
No, my worry is that if you were too far up, you will be in melee with me, so you wouldn't be able to shoot. But no, you have plenty of room to do that.
Fair point. Fair point. I additionally, the fell call from that would be the intent is to give the Warder's Pathfinder again, or probably Pathfinder, not the +2 mat, I would presume. My caster, I intend to move Madrak up into this sort of position to protect myself from shooting from the charger and whatnot, and also to better threat in my aura and my feat, as this will definitely be a feat turn. Depending on how dice go, I intend to put him there and have that happen.
So does the feat specifically say tough, or it's the text of tough adding 4 or more? Because the Samurai Advocate can deny tough.
Correct.
With a spell.
Yeah, with an entropic or entropic force, whatever it's called, which completely nullifies an entire.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it says less stuff and cannot have damage removed from them, so it actually shuts down your feat, right?
Correct. It does 100%
because
shut down the feat.
Even if your feat doesn't say tough, because it's the text of tough actually.
Yeah.
But you are healing 1 point. Yeah.
Correct. So that's why it wouldn't work.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just within 5 of her.
Yes, just within 5 inches of her, and she's speed 6.
She's speed 6. And if I do that, I'm not scoring my flag. So
correct.
Also that. I will have to run Zerkova to the flag.
And then the no knockdown will still be relevant, but if they are disabled, then obviously it doesn't matter. So, all right, that is something to keep in mind. And then the Night Troll will act according to how the Fell Color hero is able to clear out this area. If he's able to kill all 3, then I see what you did. You switched the clock. Okay. Then his goal is to advance up into here and pop his aura. The Gobber over there activating will only be able to advance towards him. Actually, wait a minute. He can't do Animus and run, can he? So no, that wouldn't work.
You can charge and do the animus if something survives. Like if number 4 survives, you can charge him.
Yeah, and that would be relevant, I think.
Or you can animus and then do a field charge.
Yes, I could also do that. So that is a consideration to try and get whatever models I can in his aura up into that little channel there and to kind of block it. So you have to go around the other way. And the Sons of Brag, they're going to try and kill the Legion of Lost Souls. Number 5 and number 2 there. And just kind of position for the follow-up that's inevitably going to occur. The Earthborn Diretrol, I fully admit I don't know 100% what I'm going to do with him at this moment. I have Tantalized, maybe charging up here, and then just taking whatever retaliation the freebooter is able to try and make on me. But aside from that, not certain as of yet. So we'll kind of see how the turn plays out. That's my plan, I think. We'll see how it goes. All right. And I'll go ahead and unpause. All
Sorry,
right,
before you start, we have someone called Daynext that says go Caster. So it's good to know that you have some cheerleaders here on Twitch.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much for showing up and supporting.
Okay, now start your turn.
Okay. So we'll begin by leeching, as one does. As forgetting to do that is a very sad day. So, and I am upkeeping the Defender's Ward. And...
Nothing else?
Hold on. Do I upkeep that? Actually, no. I'm actually going to drop it.
Okay, so you're up to Fury 6.
Yeah. I will be up to Fury 6. And then, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to be interesting. All right. I'm going to add the widget feed token so I don't forget it, and I'm just going to kind of plop it down here at the bottom of my screen. It's not in effect as of yet, but I don't want to forget. We're going to start off with the... what?
I was going to say, if you forget to feed before your next activation, you can say, oh, and I feed, and that's all right here. We're not here to punish people from missing something obvious that he already stated on the pre-turn thing. We're just going to have a good game and try to show how lists perform and try to teach people how things work.
Oh, well,
so
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so we will begin with the Felcull hero because that's kind of a critical key component of my right flank is how his activation goes. So first off, he's going to grant Pathfinder to the warders, so the guy stuck in the Rebel is not unable to do anything. And then my Felculler, I'm going to try and put him in a position where he's able to do what he needs to do for the sprays without blocking off the Night Troll, hopefully. So looks like I can spray number 4 there. While staying relatively. Actually, you know what? Can I back up a bit more and still get that same effect? Because
your Cryx says 6, right? Or 8?
It's a spray. You know, now that you put me on the spot, it's a spray 8.
Yeah, that should be enough.
Yeah. So he is going to move here, and he's going to go ahead and do that spray. And it is a rat of 6. Obviously, no way to boost or anything like that.
So you need a hard 8 to hit the the governor.
Yes. All right. So.
That's going to miss.
Short by one. All right. Legion of Lost Souls number 3.
Yep. That's going to miss too.
Oh, okay. Number 4.
That's also going to be missed.
Okay. Well, that's unfortunate, but that's kind of what happens sometimes.
Yep.
So. Okay.
Time to improvise.
Yes. When things go off the rails.
You're probably in the Crucible Guard.
So.
Join today. No?
What?
Now, when things go off the rails, you're in the Crucible Guard. Join today because the railless interceptor was like a recruiting poster for the Crucible Guard. Yeah, that jokes. Yay!
That's I don't think that even counts as a dad joke. It's a joke that dad don't understand. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. All right. So continuing with my turn.
Yeah.
Nice attempt there, sir. All right. So my Trollkin warders are going to have to try and do what the hero failed to do. So they're going to do a press forward, run charge, whatever you want to call it. And this one here is going to charge here at the gobber.
Yep.
And then the leader is going to charge like so. Actually, nope. He could get up there more. There we go. And he's going to charge like that. And then number one, what do I do with you?
Sorry, you have two. No, you have only one attack with the things, right? But you don't actually need to kill number 4. So yeah, that.
My goal of being there, even if I can't kill number 4 with the leader of the warders, is to keep him in melee range. So if things continue to go off the rails, at least he's locked in melee. And then we're going to bring the other warder over, as his shield guard could potentially be useful on this flank. So he is going to be like that, and that should not theoretically block any potential charge lanes. No. Nope. All right, so we'll go ahead and do attacks onto the annoying gobber. Last thing there.
So now you need 7s because they're mat 7.
Oh.
That's going to miss.
All right, so the leader on the Legion of Lost Souls is...
That's going to hit, and that's going to kill because you're about 12, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's going to kill. So I get vengeance on my Legionnaires.
Yep, that you do. And that is perfectly okay with me. What's not okay is that gobber, and you wonder why I don't like them. Okay, case in point, case in point.
I just want to point out he's within 9 of Alexia, so even if you kill him, I would have popped a 4 warrior, just to add him insult to the injury.
Okay, awesome. And I just totally realized that I completely forgot about my ambushing models again.
You can ambush now. Yeah. Do the ambush. Sure? It's at the beginning of the turn, but it's not going to affect this turn.
Yeah, it's not going to affect anything that's going on here. That's for sure. All right. Well, thank you very much. I will go ahead and do so now.
Use the deployment lines.
Well, the deployment lines are great, but they don't help on the 3-inch area on the side. That's why I'm going to bring over the rulers. Oh, exactly.
Yes, they do actually.
Oh, hey, I did not actually know that, and I placed it right on the nose. How about that?
So awesome.
I just totally eyeballed that. Yes, yeah, yep. I had no idea. So, do I want to place there, or no? There is a good spot. I like there. We're going to go there. All right, and then we're going to Skinner. Where are you? Get over here, Skinner. All right, so Skinner is going to go here. All right. So
Okay,
I apologize
let's-
for that.
No problem. Let's resume the turn then.
Okay. And that's good to know. Even in these games, you know, the people playing the games are still learning things too, like not knowing that those little lines were there on the side. All right. Where was I? Oh yes, dealing with a gobber. Yeah. All right. So we're going to activate Madrak3,
Okay.
and he's going to pop his aura, as one does.
Okay.
He is then going.
Currently, it's 8 plus 5, 13 inches.
Yes. However, I'm
Yeah.
doing things, so it's going to be changing. I'm next going to put Defender's Ward for 3 onto the Sons of Brag.
Okay. That's going to bring the aura to 10.
Yes. And then Madrak's going to advance. Up here, can I touch him into the zones? I can
Yep.
touch him into both zones. Because he is speed 6, because of course he is.
Yeah. Remember, he doesn't contest sounds; he just captures them.
Yes, that's fine by me.
Okay.
And thank you for the reminder. All right, and he is going to, you know what? He has a spear, and he knows how to use it. So he's going to do so at the
Okay.
goblin.
Okay, his defense is 18 at least.
Yes, that's why I'm going to be boosting. And my aura goes
Actually, I watch your rat because I think that you might have higher chances than rolling a double 6 than what you need. That you are rat 6
we're at 7.
7, so you need 11s. Now yes, you have those.
Yes, it's slightly above average on 3 dice. Not that my dice have been rolling average at all, but you know. All right, so boosting the hit.
That's going to hit, and that's going to kill automatically. But then I'm going to pause the clock, and I'm going to add the Roar Warrior that we discussed.
Yep, you do that.
Warrior. Right on top. So you here, going to kill the grunt, cancel this movement, resume the clock, and add vengeance to the mechanic.
Okay. All right. So that was exciting. And next up, we're going to pop my feet. So that is up.
Yep.
That 12-inch bubble will figure out where everything lands at the end. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and increase to the 12 inches so I remember to keep everything in feet. And then I will decrease back to my aura size afterwards because that's what I do. All right, and then the Night Troll is going to activate, and he is going to he will charge. Okay, there we go. So there we are, right there, and 1 for the charge. And then what is the defense on that Thrall Warrior?
And check, I think he's 12-12. Something ridiculous like that. 11-14, sorry.
11-14?
Yeah.
So I am going to... we're attacking with the bite attack.
Okay.
Just because. And let's go ahead and do that.
That's going to miss.
Yep. All right. So Wicked Claw, Mat 6.
Yep. Going to hit.
It's a POW 12.
So that kills. Yeah.
Yes. And then I am going to go ahead and pop my aura. And the reason for that is your 1 Legion Lost Souls is 3 inches away. And this ensures that if he goes anywhere, he must move
Towards the Nitron.
towards the
Directly
night.
towards.
Yes. So, and then 1 Fury for that. All right. So, Night Troll's done. All right. On over to the... I have no idea what's going on over here. I still have to remember my 2 ambushing models. Why don't we take care of them now? So the Skinner is going to speed 6, 79.5 inches of threat on a charge. Or I can run 12. So either way, Alexia is too far away. I was concerned about that. However, he can mess.
Over number 2 on the back.
I could, yes, because I don't think there's any way I. Oh yeah, no, I could charge the leader there, like that.
He has 2 initials, right? Just 1.
Oh, he only has 1.
Okay.
There we go. Because if I charge like that, in a bit, I'm 6, 7, 8. I only have 9 inches of movement. I gotta make sure I don't cross any barriers here.
You have 10.
Now-
It's a speed 7.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. It's speed 6. I was
Yeah,
looking at the wrong stat.
I gotta
Those
zoom
are
in.
usually speed 5, so a fast roll is only speed 6.
Try and make sure that I'm not making an illegal charge here by crossing in the Gobber's base. Aha! Okay.
Perfect.
See, I'm doing as far as I can. That looks like that makes it. So, we're going there, which is going to put Gobber number 2 into melee range. I'm attacking through Chief.
His defense 10 from in the back.
Yep.
That's going to hit. And that's going to kill, actually.
Yeah.
Because they are
Ally,
more
Weapon Master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess number 2 gets promoted to the leader. No, actually, number 1 is going to be.
Number 1? Okay. So, number 2 could attempt to still try and finagle away towards the flag, but not as likely. Probably going to have to run the gauntlet through the warders and the Night Troll to do that. So, I believe I've cut off their threat from dealing with my flag. We will find out. All right, now for the Gatorman Husk. The Gatorman Husk is speed 5 with a, I'm blanking out here, 1/2 inch. So 5, 6, 7, 8.5 inches is the furthest he could charge something. So obviously that's not going to work. But he can be very annoying by simply running. And that is what he is going to do. And I don't think there's any way I can get your... No. That's... Unless I just take the... I could totally just take the fire and not care. But then it leaves you... You know what? Making sure she doesn't go anywhere to do her entropic aura is very valuable to me, so I will gladly take that fire effect.
Okay. So just one question regarding the Gatterman Husk. If I kill him in one hit, does he do the movement, the spray, and then the explosion, or just the move and spray?
So if you kill him, when he is disabled, I place a 5-inch AoE on him. All models in the AoE suffer a POW 12 corrosion damage roll, and it's a hazard that stays in play for 1 round. Models entering or ending in it suffer 1 point of corrosion. So he doesn't get the move and whatnot.
Okay, so if I one-shot him, you just explode.
Yes.
But if I don't, you do the movement and the spray.
Yes, and I must move directly towards whatever shot me, and then I must attempt to spray the model, not must attempt, but I must spray the model that attacked me.
Continue.
Okay, so next up, I need to move faster because my clock is ticking down. That's kind of a thing in this game. So I'm going to activate the Sons of Brag. Actually no. Earthborn, Dire Troll. Oh, this is risky, but I feel it is worth it. We're going to go ahead and do a charge. And we are going to charge here. We're immune to all elemental effects.
Yes.
So
You will get a free strike from. No, sorry, nothing. You're
Yeah,
still on
no,
my.
Still
On
on
my Madrak, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right, and we're going to go ahead and boost a hit because my dice have just been not friendly to me today.
Okay, and defense 13. So you need 8 to hit, right? No, 7s, sorry.
Yes.
That's going to hit.
See, I would have got the double threes. We all know this. All right, so PAL 15. I probably should have put an animus on it before all this, but that's fine.
You can do that. That's no problem because you can activate the fire, put the animus, and then move something.
Well, but he would have moved up and shot and done things before all of this.
Well, you sure? I don't have any problem with that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
We're doing the. Yeah.
So dice -1 then.
Okay, dice -1.
That's 9 damage to the.
9 damage to the 3, because I forgot to do the thing. All right, and then second initial, because 3 doesn't knock out movement. So 9 damage to 3. Yeah, you're still up. So I will go ahead and make my second attack.
To miss.
7 plus 6. Oh darn it! You're Cygnar, so defense 13. Got it. All right, so I have to buy an attack, and yeah, I really should have just boosted. Can I boost now? Would that be wise?
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can, but I don't know if. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
Okay, that's going to hit.
And dice
-1. That's 5 damage to the.
Oh, that little thing blocked. To the 2.
Okay. You have knocked down my movement.
But nothing else, which is very unfortunate. All right, so now Pyre Troll. No. We're going to do Sons of Brag. They are going to Call of Defiance again. All right, and then he is going to advance up. Can't remember who has what weapons. This is great. Actually, no, he's not, because we need Tor to. He can't. Oh, he can. So Tor is going to do an assault on Legion of Lost Souls number 2.
Okay. Are they Pathfinder?
Huh?
Do they have Pathfinder?
They do not. Oh crap! You're right. That's a good
They
point.
have a what? Yeah.
Yep.
You can move and spray. That's fine, but you can.
Yeah, he will move and spray because yeah. All right. So he's going to move there. Rathor is going to move over here. And where's Rude? Rude is going to move up into the zone. And then we'll go ahead and do my spray on... Wow, I really did not do a good enough job here. So he's going to do a spray onto number 2.
And to hit.
Amazingly, it's a POW 12.
That's going to kill.
Okay. And then the Pyre Troll is going to... I should have tried to kill number 5 there. Can't... No, because I blocked him in. Of course I did. And can he get over the wall? No, because I blocked him in. Fudge. Yeah, it doesn't matter where he goes. He's not going to be able to get where I need him to. Oh, boy. Oh, dang. I'm going to have him run.
Okay.
And then hope
Getting out with the fury.
out of him. So how many am I at? I'm at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh,
You are at,
I'm way over.
you are already one over, so
Doesn't matter at this point. I'm just going to have him run.
okay.
And
That's going to be the end of the turn, right? Yes, because
Yep.
that's the last activation. And there's not going to be any points scored this turn.
No.
Okay,
Of
yes,
course he
you're
has.
scoring one.
He has
Sorry.
I got 1.
I'm not scoring. Okay, so turn plan for my turn. First, I'm going to try to kill the Skinner with Alexia. She does have Witchfire after all, and it can charge into your back arc. And that's going to free govern number 2, so he can run like here, or something even better. So I'm on the back arc of both the Night Troll, and I actually can't, so can be like here. So the Night Troll, even better here. Yeah, somewhere here, so I'm in the back arc of the Night Troll. So the only option is to shoot me with a fell color, or just move the Night Troll even farther away from Madrak. And the Vengeance move, I'm going to try to move number 5, like here. So, actually, can I turn and try to hit Thor? Actually, it doesn't have an H, so Thor. And number 4. No, this guy can't. Number 4, trying to hit the warden, and then get number 1 and the leader model. Probably trying to kill Thor and any warden. So just I can revive some of my guys and have more stuff here contesting the flag. Then I'm going to try to kill the Arbon with my freebooter. Just move here. Your chest defense 12, right?
Yes.
So go for the hitting both my initials, knocking you down, and then buying 3 attacks. Maybe even getting a free attack from the charger, because I am in if that fails, I can get in an additional attack from the charger. If I do kill the airborne first, I think the charger is going to shoot something, I don't know. The guy's going to be here. Oh, this is not a flag, so yes, I can shoot the pirate troll, for instance, and try to do some heavy damage into him. Because all the Sons of Brags are protected from shooting because of pirate trolls. Do I have any spells I want to cast with my Lancer? I don't think so. Because I'm not going to touch the... maybe Hex Blast? Yes, I can try to put the Hex Blast into Rathar first. So you don't have defensive ward, that's going to make me easier for me to kill Thor. So that, and the Lancer can then be in a better position to contest. And then the Gatorman Husk is armor 16. Yeah. So I'm going to try to kill the Gatorman Husk in one go. But the Thamar is going to get the POW 12, right? From the corrosion. So she's like dead no matter what. Special actions, special attacks. Well, but yes, since the Thamar Advocate is going to be dead anyway, I think I can first shoot the Gatorman with her. She has a Hex Blast, a Hex Fault, so you're going to get some damage, and then the Resolute should be able to finish you. And then number 1 and number 3, I'm going to go into Rathar. Actually, just number 2. Number 1, I don't want to get him into the fire. I'm not immune to fire. Oh, damn. No. I just don't suffer gas. So I'm not going to leave him in the back, second line, because he's going to get vengeance anyway. So yeah, that's going to be it. Let's start my turn. First, what about my Josh? And get all my focus back. 7, I don't have any equips, so nothing to do here. Just take out the freezing mist. I'm going to start with the Lancer. No, actually, vengeance move now. And number 5 is going to move here. Means still in melee range. In the Argon. And I'm going to sit. Range move here. It's going to get me within 4 of the flag. Very relevant. This is going to move here, and the leader model is going to move here. Okay, so number 5 into Toro. I am at 7, and I have blessed, so I ignore defense.
Okay.
So that's going to hit at 12.
No, actually, he's a defense 13 base.
Okay, so I missed, and then number 4 into Warder Leader.
Okay.
That's going to hit, and again about 12, and that's 19 damage. So to them, so no damage. Okay, that was not very vengeful. Then I have a vengeance move on the Govers, but I'm not going to use it.
Okay.
So listen to you. Then Alexia is going to charge the Skinner, like so. Actually, I'm melee 1, right? Yes, I'm melee 1. So I can charge this. So I'm in your back arc. I am at 6. That's going to hit. And that's about 12. That should kill. You have to roll tough actually. On the Skinner.
You ignore tough?
No, you have to roll tough.
Oh, okay, that's okay. Yeah. Tough check. Tough.
Okay, but you're not done.
Yes, and I'm at 1 HP.
Yeah. Can I contest the flag by moving 6? No. Because I can use one Gover to try to kill the Skinner, but I don't think it's worth it. So no, the Govers are just going to run. Finches. Now that's the 4 of the flag. And this guy is going to... What's their command? Command 4. Both there, but... There. Then the Lancer is going to activate. Hex plus range 10, right? Plus, yes, 10. So I can just move here. Contesting this zone. Can't talk. Listen.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I'm going to allocate 2 on the freebooter, like I said. Now I hear Locke's trying to tell you something, but she can talk. That's no problem. And then I'm going to activate Zerkova. She's going to fit, first of all,
Okay.
just in case. Because there's probably not going to be a better fit soon. I'm going to use the thing that lets me cast one spell for -1 cost. The focus sphere, and I'm going to boost a hex blast into Brothel. That's cost me 3. That's going to hit. And that's going to take Defender's War out, and that's a power of 13. That's total of 20, so that's 2 damage.
They are armor. 5.
Who are you shooting at, Lord?
Sorry, I'm going to pause. I'm using Zerkova to cast a Hex Blast through the Lancer into Brothel. This here.
Oh, okay. See, you through the to the channel. Okay, yeah, got it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, and that's he is armor 17.
Final, so that's 3 damage, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Let's resume clock. Then what's she going to do? Nothing else? Can actually she's going to charge the Gatorman Husk here. That's going to be a failed charge, but she's going to be base to base with the flag, right?
Yeah, that looks right.
Because the advocate is just going to die.
That's fine.
That's going to be the end of her activation. Then the Gatorman doesn't have any heavy weapon, does it? Yes,
He has claws, half inch.
Yes, yeah. So I'm going to move the advocate here, because you have to spray towards her, right? If I don't kill you.
Spray, it has to be direct. Yeah, yes.
Okay, so you will have to pivot. So, but I don't. There. Okay, I'm going to use a hex. What's the name? Hex Bolt. So I am magic ability 7 and 3. That's a miss, right? Unless you're defense 10.
Defense.
You're not defense. Yeah. Okay, nothing. Then I'm going to activate the resolutes. Number 2 is going to charge to Ratha.
Okay.
Like so. The leader model is going to charge the Gatorman Husk. Like so. And the number 4 is just going to run. Actually, can I run? Yes, I can, but I'm going to be outside of command. So I'm just going to run here.
Okay.
So let's start with number 2 into Brothel. That's going to be a miss. And then the Resolute into the Gatorman Husk. That's going to hit. And that's going to kill.
Armor's. Whoa.
Yeah.
What
That's power 13. So yeah, even at -3, that's
yeah. So that's still
13
dead.
damage.
All right. So, where is my widget? 5-inch ring centered on.
Actually, let's pause. The clock is much faster. Sorry, I'm going to. If you click on the model.
Yeah.
And you then click on add widget a fire ring, it's going to automatically center. So you don't have to try to center manually. Like so.
I'm not exactly sure what you did, but okay.
Now, you first click the model and then click on add widget. And since you are selecting the model, the widget assumes you want to have it centered on the model you have selected. So then it's much easier.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what
so
we said in the beginning. Like, that also works on deviation templates and spray templates.
Yeah.
So you don't have to center the spray on the base of the model. The word table does it for you.
It's a nice option if you're measuring, so you don't have to like.
See, I don't use word table near as often as I probably should.
But
So
it's a good option to
no
have the spray like this. If you say, okay, I want the spray to go like this, and then you move the model to match the template, that's a good option. But if you're just going to move and then use the thingy, okay, that's a poll 12 on all those guys, right?
yes, they're all automatically hit except for a POW 12 corrosion damage roll.
So start with the advocate.
Okay.
That's straight damage. That's she's going to die.
All right.
Then on Zerkova,
So POW
she's
12.
armor 15, so that's dice -3. So that I'm going to use one focus, so that's going to be just 3 damage.
And then the Resolute,
It's armor 17, so that's -5.
no damage.
No damage. Okay.
Now,
And
the husks will die, but the cloud. This is a cloud effect that stays in play for 1 round, and if you enter or end your activation in that cloud effect, you take 1 point of damage.
okay. It's actually you're undead, so I super kill you because I have +2 damage against undead stuff with the resolute.
Oh, did not know that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, and then number 2 already attack and failed, so that leaves me the freebooter that's just going to move here. Actually, here's some contest in the sound too. Going my first initial into the airborne, that's going to hit. It's a POW 14, so your armor 18, right? So that's -4.
Armor 20. I'm in the aura.
Oh, right. So that's die -6. That's 2 damage to the 2. Second
Okay.
initial is going to miss. Of course, it's going to miss. So I don't have the chain attack. So you're not knocked down. So I'm not going to do any damage. I'm going to buy 1 attack. That's going to hit. That's going to be no damage. Buy an attack. Hit. No damage. Buy an attack. Hit. No damage. Okay. Wah, wah, wah. Then I'm going to activate the Legion of Lost Souls. They're going to do a press forward. Legion number, the leader model is going to charge here into Toro. And number 1 is going to charge into the leader of the warders. The other 2 guys they're just going to stay on. Actually, can I charge? No, I'm not going to get a super free strike now. They are just going to charge 0. So I'm going to start with the Legion leader model into Toro. That's going to hit or miss. See defense 13 too?
Yes.
But I'm at 7, so I hit barely.
Oh, okay.
About 12. That's do anything, right?
No damage.
Okay, number 5 is going to miss. Number 4 into warder number 2. That's going to hit. And that's no damage. And
Number
then number 1,
I'm sorry.
it's going to hit. And that's a total of 21. That's 2 damage, right?
I lost track at the end there. Who are you attacking?
Number 1 into your leader model of the warders.
Okay, and you rolled a...
And 9.
Okay. So armor 19.
Okay, so that's -7. Yes, 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, alright. Proceed.
That was a little bit worse than I expected for my turn to go. Because actually that's my last activation. And I'm going to score 1 point on my flag, and you are not going to score anything. But all your stuff is alive. And at least Rathar should be dead.
Alright.
Actually, the airborne should be, if not dead, Sorry, I do have to activate the charger. It's going to attack the other one because I can. That's going to hit, and I'm going to boost damage. Nothing. Oh, wait.
Armor
Or
20.
maybe... Yes, I put 12, I think. 13, actually, no. Yes, 13. So that's 3 damage.
3 to
the 3.
Done.
So the charger did more damage than the freebooter.
Yes. Good to know.
To be fair, if I had hit the second attack, it would be knocked down, and all my following attacks would have been
Yeah,
master
I
attacks.
tried to do his animus, so after I realized that, I realized that it was potentially going to be a dead EBT. So,
or if not dead, at least very much damage. So you will have to use Madrak to heal him.
yeah. So this is a very interesting game so far.
Vengeance is gone from. But I have already learned the lesson that maybe instead of a charger or freebooter, I should have like a real heavy, like Gallant or something.
Maybe.
Because yes, I can't actually kill real heavies. Oh, well, that's for the next episode. Okay, your turn number 3. What are you going to try to do?
Okay, so I'm very low on clock. You're very low on clock. So whatever I do, I have to do very, very rapidly.
Yeah.
My hope is that I can quickly flag and get that taken care of. The Gobber makes that very, very, very difficult, but that's kind of the hope. As it doesn't appear, I think my Night Troll's tied up by your Legion Lost Souls, but maybe not. If it's not, I can walk over and attack it with my...
It's actually, yes.
Yeah, so my Night Troll might be able to walk over to the Gobber if the Warders can clear off the Legion. And then...
and whack him on the back.
Yeah, and try and get a control point for the flag super fast. And... honestly, scenario's not really going to be a way to win this game, is it?
No, because I don't think you can contest my flag.
Yeah, there's no way to...
You actually can, but you have to like move the airborne and take 3 free strikes. Sorry, 3 free strikes.
Yes. And that's, I mean, I might be able to free that up by killing the Legion of Lost Souls and then charging any battle-lusted Tor into your freebooter, but that's not going to kill it. So I don't have a lot of options here to do any victory this turn, especially with your feet up. I can't charge with my EBT into your caster, and even walking, you're too far away.
And again, you're going to get 3 free strikes, so I might be able to cripple something, and then you don't have any destination.
Yeah. So that's
actually you're speed 5, so you can't even reach Zerkova.
So the
no, yes, you are in terrain. You have the +2 speed.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah. So you're speed 7, so you absolutely do reach.
Yeah, so I can walk over there actually, because I kept going on back and forth on that. I couldn't remember what kind of terrain this was. So yeah, I do have the ability to walk over an attacker. It just comes down to free strikes, and even then, there's no guarantee I'm going to kill her. But she's not on full health. She's only camping 1, and that's probably going to be the best way.
Also, you will need to move Madrak first to make sure the other one ends up in control.
Correct. So I would need to engineer him being freed up to be able to do that. So that's what my turn's going to revolve around.
You're going for the assassination or for the scenario victory?
Scenario, in my mind, is off the table. I don't believe I have enough time left to make the attacks necessary to clear everything off. Not with the Lancer in there as well. So that's just off the table. So it's either scenario or clock. That's my victory conditions of this.
You mean assassination?
Sorry, yes, assassination or clock. And I don't feel good about my chances on clock, as I'm just not practiced enough playing this list on War Table. So, or just, well, War Table in general. So I'm
So
going
you're
to
going. So let's revise the assassination. So even if you clock out doing it, you can perform it to its full extension. You
Okay.
would need to first move Madrak like here. You can just run.
Yep.
You don't want.
And
then you would need to use the patrol to cast a Flaming Fist on the airborne. So this time you do have the extra hitting power.
Yep. And additionally, my
And then
patrol
move him backwards. Yes.
Just let him talk and play, please.
Okay. Yeah. I play trolls. I know how to do stuff.
I know, but he's playing, and if you were the only person playing to list, probably that works. But
Yeah.
he has the right to
Okay,
have fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I need to get Order 1 out of the way,
Yeah.
even if that just means running him out of the way. Move my caster over and up, and try and use his melee attack to take care of the
Legion number leader.
the Legion of Lost Soul, get that killed. My Pirate Troll would advance up and put the Animus onto the Earthborn, and then shoot at your caster, Zerkova, to try and increase my chances of a victory through that. As my Tor here would then attempt to come up, kill the Legion of Lost Souls, and then Rathor and Rude, it doesn't really matter what they do too much in this particular case, as they're just going to be chewing up clock if they do anything specific. But yeah, and then once I have that done, I will be taking 2 free strikes from the freebooter and charger. That I'm aware. I don't have a good answer for dealing with that. So I will just have to hope for the best, and then charge in the Earthborn Dire Troll onto your caster, and go from there. I think that's...
Do remember, you will have to, if you go for it, you will have to not take the Fury from the Nitro, so that's going to Frenzy.
Yes, and I'm the only thing he would Frenzy on is Legion of Lost Soul number 4.
Yep.
Okay, whatever. So,
you would have to do it on the clock as an action.
Okay, that fair enough. Okay, not fair enough. Obviously, that would be the case. So, all right. So, before anything else, we'll go ahead and unpause and allocate. I'm going to remove all the Fury from the Pyrotroll and Earthborn, put them on my caster. Go ahead and take care of the Frenzy, which I don't know his threshold of top. It's a 9. Wow. Okay. So he does.
Miss anyway?
Huh?
He missed, yes. The threshold check, so he's had to attack number 4.
Correct. So he will charge up here onto number 4 and fully boosted attack and damage roll using a Wicked Claw because it's a higher power weapon. Misses.
And that's going to miss. That should be 1.
So that triple 1 for this game is out of the way. Don't got to worry about that coming up again, right? That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that is done. So next up here, we need to begin to. So we're going to activate the warders to get them taken care of and out of the way. This warder is going to come up here. No attacks are going to be made. Okay.
Just running.
They're just running, getting them out of the way. All right. So I don't have time to mess around. All right, so now Madrak is going to activate. Madrak, speedy boy that he is for being a troll, is going to come up here, and he is going to attack Legion of Lost Soul leader there.
Okay.
With a mat of 6, I think, 8. I have no idea. Was it a 7? 7. All right.
That's going to hit.
POW 14 to the face.
That's going to kill. Automatically.
All right. All right, and then he doesn't have any offensive spells or anything. No, okay, awesome. He's done. All right, and then we are going to go ahead and activate the right? That's all he needs to do. Nothing else there. Good. All right. So he's done. Activating the Pyre Troll. Wait a minute. Can I, from my caster, I can see the Earthborn Dire Troll. I'm going to have my caster put up the Animus onto the Earthborn Dire Troll directly.
Okay.
Range 6. So,
Flaming Fist.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just going to put fire on him because that's faster.
Yeah.
I'm running out of clock. All right. So, Pyre Troll is going to activate, advance up, and
That's rough terrain. So, but you still going to reach. So,
yeah. So there, double movement to 5, 4.9, whatever. Okay, and that's less than 3 inches. Perfect. Shooting your caster, boosting the hit. Fury +1.
that's going to hit.
Okay, boosting damage.
Yeah, that's dice -3. Sorry. Let's pause the clock. You can shoot because of my feet, if I recall correctly.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot your feet. How did I forget that? I even told myself earlier about that. All right, so
Okay, let's ignore this and let's just add 1 minute to your clock
okay.
because this was an illegal.
got the clock is going low jitters here. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So,
So let's ignore that.
yep, ignoring all that, Pyre Troll is going to do a very boring thing of walking up here and, just punching that guy over there.
Yeah.
So he's going to punch that guy, spending 1 to boost a hit. Definitely it's a POW 12.
You need not double ones. That's going to kill.
Okay, perfect. All right, so that's out of the way. I don't have any other attacks on this side that I can make. No.
Just go to the important thing. That's the other one walking and.
Yep, I'm
killing.
just going to walk and hit your caster in the face.
Oh, okay. I have 2 free strikes. Let's go first with the freebooter. That's going to hit, and that's a POW 14 boosted. That's 4 damage to the 2.
Okay.
And then that's going to hit the charger because I have the +2 because of the free strike. And that's sorry, I'm assuming you use the aura because you need to.
Yes, I do have. I am so sorry. Yes, I do have the aura up.
I use that.
8, 9, 10, 11. There it is.
That's 13 plus. That's that -7, so that's 3 damage to the 4, which I don't think is enough to do anything, right?
No, even if it was to the 1, it wasn't enough to knock out mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
So,
let's switch back the clock to you. Oh, there.
okay. All right. So continuing my activation here, jittering a fury to boost a hit. I'm a mat of 6.
6 and defense 15, so you need 9s.
All right. And I am
That's
P
going
plus
to
S
hit.
17. You're
Yep.
also on fire.
Dice +2.
Dice +2, boosting damage.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's 7 damage. Actually, that's 2 damage because I'm going to reduce it with my focus.
And that was dice +2. So, yes. Okay. All right. Second initial, boosting the hit.
Yep. That's +2. That's 10 damage. That's actually going to kill.
No, you're not knocked down. So I still had to roll hit.
No, sorry. You hit with
That
you
was a
hit-
roll to hit.
Yes, the 10 is the roll to hit. I thought it was the damage roll. Okay, do the
All
damage.
right. So now I'm boosting damage.
Okay.
And oh,
8 damage.
Oh.
I'm at 3.
do you live? Do you die? I
Yes.
don't know.
No, I am at
No.
and I'm 3 life,
You're at 3 health, and you're
Yeah.
on fire.
and I'm on fire. And Why am I on fire? Ah, because of the...
Enemies.
So, I'm actually on acid, too. And on corrosion,
Yes.
because of the cloud.
You only get the corrosion if you end your movement in that cloud.
And so I'm not corroded?
Corroded. You're not auto-corroded.
So it's all gets down to the fire roll, right?
Fire roll / ending your activation in that cloud. Yeah.
I actually...
Yeah, but you didn't end your activation on the cloud. Like the cloud
Yeah.
happened after, so you don't get 1 damage there. In this turn,
Okay.
you end your activation there. Yeah, you will get that. But
Yeah.
first, survive the fire.
Okay. So I'm going to have to roll fire. Do I replenish focus before or after
No,
getting...
fire is
No.
before.
Fire before, so let's do that. Do you want to do the honors, or shall I roll my own fire?
I will allow you to do your
You
own
have
fire
to
save.
first roll
Okay.
to see if the fire goes out.
Yes. It doesn't
No.
go out,
Okay,
and
so
that's
now
a
you roll
straight
the
pow 12, right?
Yeah, it's
So
a
power
power
that's
12.
dice -3,
I will roll the. Oh, you rolled it. Okay, that's fine.
and
That's
that's just enough to kill me.
Okay.
Really?
Yes, really. To be fair, he had like the worst dice possible on that assassination on damage. Like,
Well,
I'm going to...
with dice +2, you don't want to boost damage anyways. So you boosted twice damage, and you don't need it to. You had 1 extra attack with
I
that.
did
2
think about
boosts.
that, but I didn't want to spend the time to stop to math it out, and I was just going on the seat of my pants, and I knew that by not boosting damage would probably be better, but I didn't want to risk it, so
Also, if he needs to buy to boost to hit, so maybe he has like 1 extra attack if he doesn't boost damage.
yeah, and with
like-
your defense in my mat,
But yes, actually, I think the best is to boost both initials and then buy boost, and don't boost
Yep.
damage.
Mm,
And then you
no.
get 6 damage automatically.
Mhm.
Actually, no, you get a minimum of 4 damage per attack. You have 3 attacks, that's 12 damage. That kills me with even if you roll double ones on damage.
that's assuming
I-
they all hit, but yeah.
Yes, because I was at 11 health, and your dice +2 plus the 2 dice that you roll. That's
So-
even if you get double ones, that's a minimum of 4 damage per attack.
So what we're really saying here is it's a good thing that Husk blew up on her as it did, because that was the damage
Yeah.
I needed.
Precisely.
Husk for the win.
And the fire that didn't go out, but if you
Yeah.
had like 1 extra minute to do that math, you would have realized that it was like boost by boost, and
Yeah.
I mean boosting to hit.
So, all right. Well,
Okay, I didn't take into account the fact that the airborne could do that, even with, because I thought he was going to be like super dead from the freebooter and the charger, but
True.
I didn't hit my second initial, and again, I need an actual heavy, because a power 14 conditional weapon master is not good enough. Actually,
yeah.
it's good if you have ways to crank up the power, if you make it a power 16 or something.
Well, and if you were able to stationary my heavy, then
But I
things
can't
would go-
because you are cold.
And- yes, because I'm immune to cold.
Yes, but against any other heavy, yes, that's the plan. First I stationary, so then I hit on no double ones and get all the attacks.
Yep,
And-
which I think
and
is
the-
really cool. I like
Yep.
the freebooter and Zerkova kind of synergy going on there with that.
But actually, it's now time for Locke to do the analysis on the game.
Oh, of course. So, would you like to do the honors lock?
My notes are terrible
Why is that?
because I take terrible notes.
Oh, okay. So,
I think it was an interesting matchup. I was worried when you first started because you had so fewer models compared to his, but I think you brought the right amount of oomph to get them down and everything. sort of over here with the Legion of Lost Souls, you were able to take them down, fairly easily. I wasn't paying attention during the second turn because I was doing other things, but just yours. I was paying attention when he was playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm a terrible person.
All right. So
I don't know. It was
Also, like, I realized that you were like armor 20 plus and everything, and I don't have that much
all the
armor
shield
tracking.
part.
Yeah, so yeah. So maybe if Alexia would have given the Legion the buff 14, maybe I could have done a little bit more damage. But yeah.
probably.
And just all the shield guard. All that shield guard really
Yeah.
mitigated and passed around the damage, so we couldn't focus down your bigger models. Or even some of your important models, because it was just like, here, share the load.
I actually had considered at one point shield guarding with Madrak himself on one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his armor, what, 22?
20. 19.
21.
21.
Yeah, at least, because he can be 23 if you want.
I love how you just you ambush the models into each flag just so you can score. You always focus a lot on scenario when you play.
Yes, I did. I do, I should say.
And that whole thing with the husk over there was fantastic.
Yeah, Husk MVP, definitely. That's a model I have never seen. I actually, for just 3 points, been able to just completely obliterate whatever's flag. Like, you're not going to score it because first I'm going to contest this, and if you kill me, I'm going to explode. If you don't, I'm going to spray you. Like the ultimate flag contestor model.
The armor 16 with the 8 health allows it to
Yeah.
usually get in at least 2 sprays.
Yeah.
I have my thoughts on the game are shield guard and ambush. Oh hey, you managed to keep the Skinner alive somehow.
So
Yeah.
as a recommendation, just to try things out, I used husks before on my secret master list, and that's why I love them, because of the ambushing, and if you kill them, then you probably also get sprayed. But lately I found that Pharaoh Sappers do the same job, and a little bit more in a safer way, because you can put the bombs, and the bombs can go away whenever you want, and you cannot stop, like, the opponent cannot do anything about that, because even if the model is out of the game, or it just dies, you can still activate the bombs. So the bombs are deployed like 20 inches from your deployment zone. So because you were a second player, it's 30 inches. So just for you to have an idea, let me put the lines here. 30 inches, so it's 24. So you could put a bomb just next to the flag, and whatever comes into the bomb on your turn, you explode them, and it's a power 14. So any solo that stays there, it just dies. And still you can ambush
himself,
and he will
be
ambush
on your
as
flag,
well.
Yeah.
No. He can like, you can have the sapper coming this way, kill the gobbers, and still explode this one to kill the solo that is there. So in a sense, it's just more flexible, but of course it's less durable. But my suggestion is for you to try it out, just to see what you like more. In my case, I like more the sapper, and that's what I started using instead of the husks.
I think with the Zerkova list, I just there's like a lot of models and a lot of damage to be had, but I don't think there's anything that sort of anchors it to deal with all of the armor that Caster brought.
Yeah. I kept out the power for
Power 14, yeah.
Like when you were like trying to tickle the Earthborn, aggressively poking
to be
him
fair, that should have gone differently, but yeah.
with a dull stick.
now, because the freebooter has trash, so I guess knockdown models again dying damage.
Yeah, but then it becomes weapon
And
mastery, effectively.
And I have a chin attack that I can knock you down.
And I could have cast my Animus to make me immune to stationary and knockdown, but I forgot. So, but yeah, that was a fun game. I really enjoyed it. I was not expecting it to come down to a clutch assassination that actually.
It wasn't a clutch assassination. It was a fire tantrum.
Well, I mean, it was an assassination attempt that failed, and then the fire just kind of like, I mean, Zerkova bacon, anyone?
Yeah. Also, to be fair, if you have like 30 seconds to do the math, you will realize that you will automatically kill me with the attacks that hit.
Yeah, that's just a matter of I don't play enough games
you,
often enough, I guess.
You do that. You're usually an advocate of more attacks, less boost.
Well, yeah, okay, all right. To be
when
fair,
you backseat game me when I'm doing, you typically are like, don't.
But when I'm on the line and in the moment and the clock is running down, usually that's one of the things that goes out the window, and you just fly off the seat of your pants.
But yes, I really like the Madrak armor skill because one of the things in Brawlmachinin is that you can't actually take the clear zone because it's 5 points and 25, like 1/5 of your army in a support unit. So Madrak bringing not only the stun but an armor buff just to
and that's actually him and the warders is a really nice little package that I really enjoy.
You just throw them in the middle of the table and feed, and it's like you're not going to damage me, and if you roll like super hot, I'm going to deny all that on half of the time.
Yeah, deny all that and then walk away. Plus, they have a 2-inch reach, and they may be PAL 11, but he can make them Weapon Master for a turn.
Yeah,
so.
And they have powerful charge, so both the teams, Weapon Masters do a lot of damage. So so finally the warders have a place, like a very specific place, but a place.
Indeed.
So I hope you all have fun during the game.
Yeah.
You as well.
Have a good time. And like always, if you're watching on YouTube, on the description down below, I'm going to link the WarNouns podcast and their coffee. So if you feel like listening to them and supporting them, just can go there. And anything else you want us to shout out?
Check out our WarNouns website on Line of Sight, and also Line of Sight in general, as they're a great hosting platform and great content there. And also, you guys have been doing a really good job with the Iron Codex. Very helpful for anyone that uses that. If anyone doesn't know what that is, check out Iron Codex and the Discord for Discord servers. I think you guys are pretty much, you're in the r/ as well as Line of Sight and a few others, aren't you?
On the Trash Cord, around Discord, but but adding the bot to any Discord you want is super easy. So
So
anyone is interested.
Anyone out there watching this needs that or wants to utilize it, get a hold of
just send a comment in the video and do something.
So
So yes, next season we're going to do the other thing. Locke is going to play, and you're going to comment, Caster.
Oh, all right.
No? Well, if you don't want to, that's okay.
I will. It's been so long since I've played.
Well, I say next season you have at least like 5 weeks to prepare, like at the very least.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
Okay.
We'll work on the games.
Okay.
So it could be 6, it could be 7. Well,
Okay.
actually, no, it could be 7 or 9 because I do one in English and one in Spanish. So
Okay.
All right.
Okay. It'll be good to try.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you for coming. Thanks everyone for watching.
We loved being here.
Okay, and then can you do the outro like you do for WarNouns, please?
Thank you so much for listening. We love having you here, and we hope that you will come back to both the Iron Codex, Brawlmachinin, and our podcast at WarNouns. We love having you here. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you again real soon. Bye!